I've been sitting with a question lately. Where are you now? And I'll be honest, I planned my goals back in November and I did regular goal planning, 12 goals a year, 3 goals a quarter, 1 goal a month. And on paper, it looked great. It looked phenomenal, and I was going to crush the year. But what I've come to learn about most goal setting advice is that it makes the assumption that your time, your energy, and your capacity belongs only to you. And if you're a caregiver like me, you know that's not the case. Before caregiving, I used to plan my goals around potential. How much could I do? How far could I stretch? How much could I hold? But what I've come to learn about caregiving is it doesn't just change your schedule, it changes your capacity. And the mistake I see most caregivers make, it's one I make myself, is that we try to set our goals the way we did before our lives changed. Recently, I had to stop and ask myself something different. Why do I feel I have to go for so much while caregiving? I could do it. I know I could do it. But why? My capacity is different. My life is different. And my goals should acknowledge that difference. And that's when it clicked for me. I was trying to plan my goals the same way I used to before I was carrying a family, responsibility, and emotional labor all at once. I'm head of household. I'm carrying emotional things. I'm running an entire family. So, expecting myself to plan the way I used to before all of that was true is impossible. And honestly, it's contributed to my burnout. For all my caregivers, I want you to know this right now. We don't fail at goals because we lack discipline. We fail at them because we try to set goals that match a life we no longer have. There's grief in that, and I will talk about that in another episode. But I want you to know that you're not a failure. You just need goals that respect your capacity. Goal setting is going to look different for someone who's head of household, who's carrying the emotional weight of not just themselves, but the people in their family. When emergencies interrupt your plans and when your attention is constantly needed in order to further someone else's well-being. It's going to look different, and that's okay. Here's what changed everything for me. I realized that I needed to stop setting goals around accomplishment or the normal things that people do, but instead, I need to start planning goals around my capacity. So I'm asking questions like, not how much can I accomplish, but what kind of life do I need to sustain in order to accomplish anything at all? And that changed everything. That question shifted so much for me. And I hope it does the same for you because our lives are not the same as someone who's single or who may be in college or who is not caring for an aging parent. Our lives are different, and so they require different questions. And I want to add, adding that question actually helps you remove the guilt. Coming to terms with the fact that our lives are different and we need different things makes us feel less guilty. Guilt is actually what breaks most caregivers, not ambition. If you're a caregiver and you're setting goals right now, here are 3 questions you can ask yourself. Number one, what stabilizes my life right now in this season? Number two, and I actually love this question, what reminds me of who I am beyond responsibility? And then number three, what is going to gently keep me moving forward? As someone who has started to use these questions, they have shifted my perspective. And honestly, I'm not even joking. They have given me a new outlook on accomplishing my goal and looking first and foremost at the things that are most important to me. Goal setting as a caregiver isn't about shrinking your goals, it's about protecting the life that those goals have to live inside of. And if your goals look smaller right now, you're not behind. That's actually a great thing because it means you're planning honestly. If you're a caregiver who wants to set and accomplish goals in this season without neglecting the ones you love, stay tuned because we're going to keep having this conversation. In the next video, we're going to talk about what progress actually looks like for someone who's carrying more than most, and why redefining progress is the key to being grounded and not overwhelmed.